Stay optimistic.
Okay, we are on our way to Comic-Con.
We've been in the car for far too long.
2 hours now. We were in traffic for a long time, but now we're getting ready to park, and this might be another 2 hours.
Yeah, and then there's waiting in line to get in.
Let's find out.
We've been looking forward to this con. You want to go in and take everything in with the same mind, but you and I have gone stir crazy now.
Yeah.
Being in this car for so long.
Yeah, being in a crowded room might not do well for us now. We're in hell.
Yeah. Andy and I might not make it out of this convention.
I don't know if we can
alive.
even hear it.
Andy and I might not make it out of this convention. They still might not hear.
Yeah, who knows? I'm just gonna video this treacherous walk through. I guess I gotta put my arm around here and look out in front of me. I'm just gonna hit people in the face.
Right?
We're walking back to the car now. We're what, halfway there maybe?
I don't think so.
It's like 10 more minutes to walk.
I feel like a lame Frodo and Sam right now.
I don't think there will be a return journey. Well, and we're especially a lame Frodo and Sam because instead of eagles, they're just a bunch of geese.
Yeah. Ready to shit on everything.
Speaking of shitting on everything, look forward to our car cast. Where we shit on the Motor City Comic Con. No, it wasn't bad. It was just terrible at first.
It wasn't great. And I think that's kind of the deal with all these big Comic Cons. At least turn on a few fans.
I don't think that would do anything except blow the BO around. So if you get that many
you get
people,
ceiling fans, so it sucks the air up. This is all the same complaints I hear about San Diego. There's like too many people, too many not enough room to walk.
how are we gonna there's not enough room for a car to pass through here. So let me state of what we have to do here. It's just path with barely a car space. People just sticking out. It looks like that person got in a car accident and left their car there.
It's like a scene in The Walking Dead where they're walking along a freeway and all the abandoned shit.
It really does look like that.
Just corpses in all the cars.
And this is a giant event, and this is the organization they have for parking. Look at the state of this concrete, dirt road, flanked by woods.
Because that is if I paid $5
Yeah.
to park out in the sticks here.
Yeah, we are literally hiking right now. It's okay because if we get attacked by a mountain lion, there's a guy with swords in front of us. Hey, Deathstroke.
I'd be fine dying like that right now. No joke.
I'm as much fun as it is to go to a con. I feel miserable right now.
Oh,
Be clear. That's where we came from. There's no hint of any kind of con happening. Get your shit together, Motor City Comic Con.
Cast!
I don't have the energy to car cast it. We are half of what our former selves right now.
I know. I feel like a ghost, like Charles Dickens' ghost with chains on my. I don't see so much of a comic book theme at this con, so much as a waiting in line theme.
Yeah, the shortest line that we had was when we met Neil Adams.
Yeah, when we actually met someone.
Met legendary comic artist Neil Adams.
So we had to wait in line on the freeway, drive to the convention center, wait in line to get a parking spot, walk to the building, wait in line outside to get in there and buy a ticket. Then we get in the room, and then we had to wait in line to get a bracelet.
Yep. And then like there was a good 40 minutes of walking around just like being miserable and hating that there were so many people there. It was sweaty and stinky. After a while we found some stuff we liked and it got lightened up. We saw our buddy Dirk Manning.
We got to meet Neil Adams.
Met Neil Adams, like I said, and he was surprisingly friendly. Like we said before, very short line, like maybe 5 minutes, 10 at the most. And he signed all the prints you bought and books for free.
Yeah, so you guys signed Neil Adams prints.
Got to talk to him, tell him how we enjoyed his work on Fat Man on Batman.
Yeah, Neil Adams was pretty hilarious because I went up to him and I was just like, Mr. Adams, I really enjoyed your appearance on Fat Man on Batman. He's like, yeah, so did Kevin Smith. Or no, I'm like, I really enjoyed your podcast with Kevin Smith. And he's like, yeah, so did he. And then I was like, yeah, I really thought Batman Odyssey was great. I thought it was one of the most original things I've ever read. He's like, yeah, it is.
Yeah, he toes the line between being very pleasant and also very standoffish. So I was like, I also said I loved you on Fat Man on Batman. He's like, I love me too. Yeah, I got so much art. There's no way I'm gonna ever be able to hang any of this. Art convention, which is probably like, there's a lot of good art, and I mean, obviously there's the celebrities there too, but we didn't meet anybody. We creepily looked at people from a distance. Which is enough for me, honestly. Like, as weird as that sounds, like, seeing them in real life, I'm like, that's weird.
Well, the fact that I don't care who you met. The fact that you have to wait in another line.
Yeah.
I don't want
First you have to wait in a line to get a ticket, and then wait in a line to meet them. I'm like, I'm sorry, I just can't. Like,
I mean, and I understand the appeal of having your photo taken with the person.
Yeah, but that costs even more, first of all.
That costs too much, and then it's like, what? So just go up and talk to them. Like, what are you really getting out of that? I like go up to Stephen Yeun, like, hey, Stephen Yeun, you're awesome.
He's like, I know I am.
Yeah.
Talk to Neil Adams too. He's like, who's that?
Cash. And then I loved ripping off that one guy who was there.
His fault though. If he made a mistake, and if he didn't make a mistake, then you got a deal.
Because there's a figure, it's $45. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. And then I go up and he's like, $25, please.
And then you said, how much? And he goes, 25. And you're like, okay.
I'm like, 25? He's like, yeah.
And then you like, we basically sprinted away.
Whatever.
We've gone insane.
Yeah.
Just so it's clear.
I'm like, I have Gibraltar fatigue right now, which doesn't make any sense if you don't know what I'm talking about, but...
Yeah, what are you talking about exactly?
Gibraltar Trade Center is this big place. They actually have a Comic-Con in October or something, but it's the air in there is thinner.
I can't imagine how those cosplayers felt.
No.
We'll post some pictures on our Instagram. My spine hurts.
Get someone to walk on it for you.
Minutes into getting there, I was like, my back hurts already. I haven't bought anything. I'm not carrying anything. It's hard even car casting right now. Something that normally brings immense joy to our lives. We're being abducted by aliens right now. Lights. I don't know if you can see that on the video. Overall, like, successful con, I feel like it, but was it worth the price of our, like...
I don't know, man.
I feel like I lost like 15 pounds, but not in like a good way.
I wouldn't, if I could go back, I'd do it again. Hello?
It's got a phone call.
Hi. Yeah. Don't worry about that. I'm behind. This is Backstage Optimism Club.
That's why you subscribe to our YouTube channel. At the end of the End of our lives, end of our ropes, and end of the podcast here.
I love it. It started with us trying.
It did, and at a certain point, I'm like, you know what? Fuck trying. We've had enough. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Go to all our social media. Look for pics from our con. Everything. All the fucking thousands of pieces of art we bought. And enjoy the honk.